if you are like me and you are right now in a lot of fear and you feel stuck, you are in a lot of fear, doubt and worry about certain things. It might be money, it might be relationships, it might be your bank account. Then I'm going to share with you today some ideas to support you so that you live more on the side of well-being. But before I get going, Tanya Pluckrose here from Rich Results Mindset, and I'm all about helping you master this mind so you can master your life. So let me get going with my current state right now. And my current state is right now in a lot of fear. And I'm in a lot of fear because I've made a decision. No ordinary decision, but a committed decision that I am moving back to Australia. I've been in America for the last 10 years and I've loved every minute, but I would like to go back to Australia for a number of reasons. One of them is that I have elderly parents and they are 95 and 87. And even though I have siblings to take care of them, I really want to go and support them. I mean, I consider it a great honor to look after your parents when they age or while they're aging. So I would love to be part of their life as before they transition, to support them to transition in an easy, effortless way. So in order to move back to Australia, oh my goodness, there is so much I need to organize in order to move back. And one of them is, of course, organizing for my 2 Siamese cats to relocate. And of course, it's not as easy as traveling with your animals here in the US where you can bring them on board an aircraft. Oh my goodness, no. I have to organize a lot of paperwork to ensure that they are rabies free before they can move to Australia. And of course, even when I organize all the paperwork and see all the vets and go through the whole shebang, they still have to sit in quarantine for 10 days minimum before I can move them in with my mum and dad. So I have to deal with them moving back to Australia. Oh, and then I've got to deal with myself, of course, tidying up everything here in the US in order to make sure that I have new beginnings in Australia that with a clean slate. Okay, so right now I'm in a lot of fear, doubt and worry about the move. And so I have noticed that every time I'm driving to the vet to get another bit of paperwork signed or a blood sample done, oh my goodness, I could feel it in my body. I mean, I wanted to throw up, literally wanted to throw up. And let me tell you, the doubts have been coming through about, are you sure, Tanya? I mean, are you sure? Do you really want to do this? I mean, they have to go in the cargo hold, not in the cabin, but the cargo hold for 14 and a half hours. Are you sure you want to do this? And of course, this is going through my mind. And I've noticed that when these negative thoughts are going through my mind, this is your conscious mind, and they're going into my subconscious mind. Oh, all hell is breaking loose. I'm becoming emotionally involved in the wrong ideas, and I can feel it in my body. I am in a chaotic state, right? I mean, oh my God, I'm in a chaotic vibration right now. And of course, the more chaos I feel, right, I'm attracting more unwanted things to me because I don't have a stable vibration. And so I noticed, first of all, the physical symptoms of when I am now in the wrong vibration, right? The physical symptoms are, I want to have a sleep in the afternoon, I don't want to eat, I want to throw up, and I'm having difficulty sleeping. So I know that my body, my nervous system is not at ease. And so I've had to sit down and do some work. And the first thing is that I had to, first of all, write out on a piece of paper. I wrote out on a piece of paper all my fears, doubts, and worries. I mean, you should see, I've written out pages of my fears, doubt to get it out of me. And I've had to do that in a number of sessions. Get it out of me. So if you right now are worried about a certain situation, write it out. Get it out of you. No matter what, don't leave it up here. You are, giving free rent, as I call it, to all your fear, doubts, and worries. So I had to write it all out and get it out of me. And then I had to take what I'd written and start to change it and write it the way I want it to be. And of course, I wrote it out that moving to Australia is easy and effortless. Oh, the move for Sydney and Serafina was superb. I mean, they arrived in Australia in having in fine form, that they were taken such good care of, that you would hardly have ever known that they had moved countries, that they settled in so easily into the immigration centre. And then when they relocated to my mum and dad in Brisbane, it was easy. And that it was, a seamless experience at a very low investment price. So I wrote it out the way I wanted to be. And then I made up some affirmations to capture that long, lengthy statement. And this was it. I'm so happy and grateful now that my move to Australia is easy, effortless, seamless, and I arrive, along with Sydney and Serafina, abundantly and peacefully. Okay, so I wrote it out and then I put it on a goal card. I actually put it on a goal card and I started to read this over and over again, of course. And then I started to get these new ideas into my subconscious mind, okay? So I put these new ideas about the move into my subconscious mind, and I did it over and over again for a good week, over and over again. And then I noticed, because I'd done the footwork and had done some of this inner work, I noticed that my nervous system started to settle. And I noticed that I started to live more on the side of well-being. And I noticed that I elevated my vibration because I started to attract again, right? I wasn't in this chaotic vibration where all hell was breaking loose and everything was going wrong and I was attracting unfortunate circumstances. Rather, I settled my nervous system, I elevated my vibration, I elevated it, and I started to attract again. So I knew that I had once again become emotionally involved in the right ideas. And of course, everything settled down. And I started to live more on the side of well-being. So if you are like me and you're going through a difficult situation right now, let me just capture what I've just said that has helped me, that I know will help you. For starters, become aware of the physical symptoms that are happening in your body and name them and tame them. So if you're feeling sick, if you're feeling like you've lost your appetite, you may be overeating, you may be oversleeping, you may be staying up all night, acknowledge that, oh my God, my nervous system right now is going haywire. Okay, I am in a chaotic vibration right now. No wonder I feel like this. So just to name it, right, that your nervous system is upset because it is trying to keep you safe. Your brain, your mind's trying to keep you safe. And of course, it doesn't have anything to keep it safe. But just by naming it, it will calm down. Next, I highly recommend you write out in detail the whole problem. Put it on paper, get it out of you. Bob Proctor taught me this. Get a problem out of you. When it's out of you, it takes the sting out of the problem. Next, write it out the way you would like it to be, right? As if the goal has been achieved, that you have touched down in Australia 6 months from now and all is well. It worked out beautifully. Go to the end of the wish fulfilled and write it out. And then take that lovely summary and summarize it into one or two powerful statements, affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that whatever it is, you know, that large sums of money came to me in increasing quantities from multiple sources, from expected and unexpected sources, whatever. Write it out the way you would want it to be. And then write out that affirmation daily. I mean, I was doing this morning, noon, and night, and writing it out over and over again until I felt the peace. And when I felt the peace, I knew then I'd become emotionally involved in the right idea because my nervous system settled, and so will yours. So if any of this is inspiring you or blessing you, then please consider commenting below. I'd love to hear if this works out. These couple of processes, 3 or 4 of them, works out for you, so that you can also, as I say, remember the processes. When you actually write them out, you are embodying the processes. So leave them in the comments. Love to hear from you. Put them in the comments, and then you will remember next time when you are in fear exactly what to do. Your own winning formula. You will know exactly what to do when fear comes knocking again. I look forward to reading your comments. Bye.